hope you have. I know I sure enjoyed it, and I think we could all just give a quick round of applause to the chef and to the amazing staff here at the Marriott for a wonderful service this evening. So now it is time for the Catholic Business Network of Montgomery County Foundation's Need-Based Scholarship Fundraiser. And for those of you who don't know him, that is past CBN MC President Rob Smith in front of the stage. Rob and the Fitzgerald Auto Mall family have been supporting the Catholic Business Network since the very beginning. So Rob, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So before we begin, it is time to draw the winners of the check-in raffle. The first winner receives a one-year membership in CBN MC and 50,000 Marriott Rewards points. The second winner receives a one-year membership in CBN MC and foursome at Redgate Golf Course. All right, so Rob?
I'm ready when you are. Do we have a drum roll?
Drum roll for the first winner.
Second place here. And the winner is, you thought you were going to be able to get out of being part of CBN, but now you get one more year for free. Tim and Anne-Marie Krim. Tim and Anne-Marie Krim? Where are you? All right. So you get a one-year membership and you get golf at Redgate Golf Club. It's a very exclusive club at Redgate. Now for the big winner. Big winner, are you ready? Mix it up, Anita. Come on.
Okay.
Don't be putting your name again. They wanted it to be president for life. Anita Segretti. All right, and the winner is Anna Chapa. Where's Anna? Anna Chapa from Don Bosco helps make sure those students are at work every day. You get 50,000 Marriott points and a 2-year membership at CBN. Saving Don Bosco money here tonight. Good job. And she's going to donate those points to a gala for Don Bosco, I'm sure. Get in there, Anita. Okay, I'll get in there.
Come on in, Rob.
Perfect.
Thank you.
They don't want to play at Redgate, Anita. They want to play at another course, I'm sure. Where's my winners from Redgate? The Crims, come on up. Here we go. We're going to get a picture of you. Did I read it wrong? Oh my gosh. Kerwin, you're right. It's very fine type. Here, you can read it. Go ahead. Come on up. Congratulations. Sorry about that. Perfect. Thank you. It's a pleasure. Thanks for being here. Now you might wonder, how did those people win? All they did was give us their email address, and they actually gave us a credit card that we're charging now for your participation here. Thank you for that. Back to you.
Before we start our program, I just want to make sure that everyone knows that all of the photographs that are taken here tonight will be used for the website, for other publications of the CBN. So if for some reason you do not particularly want to be in any of these publications, just make sure that you come to the stage at the very end.
If you're part of the Witness Protection Program, tell us now.
Witness Protection Program, make sure you come up here, see our wonderful photographer, Freddie Lieberman, and say that you don't. All right, we've got one. All right.
Okay, there's one right there. Trustler's table, we should have known.
All right. So one of the central missions of the CBN MC Foundation is to support Catholic education, and we are very proud of our 2 scholarship programs. First is CBN Essay-Based Scholarship Program. 8th graders who will attend Catholic high school submit essays on a selected topic. The essays are graded by English departments of area Catholic high schools, and a final selection is made by our scholarship committee. In March 2017, CBN MC awarded 16 essay-based scholarships totaling $24,000. These scholarships are funded by our annual sponsors that you can see on the screen behind me and also in your programs. Our second scholarship funds need-based scholarship for students in our Catholic grade schools. Scholarships are awarded on a confidential basis and are determined by recommendations from our parish school. Initiated in 2007 with two 5,000 scholarships funded by the John C. Grimberg Company, the CBN Need-Based Scholarship Program awarded the scholarships totaling $59,000 in 2017, bringing the 8-year total to $323,000. And to date, every single principal that has applied for a scholarship on behalf of a family has received a scholarship. I'm sorry, you'd think working with a mic every day would know how not to make it pop. Sorry. Between the essay scholarship, the need-based scholarship, and the project grants to schools, CBN MC Foundation has given over $1,060,000 to Catholic schools since 2004. All, and I mean all, of the funds supporting the need-based scholarship program for 2017 are raised this evening. No pressure, guys. The John C. Grimberg Company, represented tonight by past CBN President John Tressler, has once again stepped up with a $10,000 donation for our need-based scholarship program. And another $10,000 has been given by Holy Cross Health. In addition, the Andreas Foundation is a $10,000 Platinum Gala sponsor. So please join me in giving them all a well-deserved round of applause. So I ask you now to turn your attention to the screens in front of you to learn a little bit more about how these scholarships affect children in Montgomery County Catholic Parish schools.
All right. Thank you very much. I kind of challenged Anita up here. I said, next year I want to see a video. I want to see some of the teachers and the kids and the principals, and so I'm sure we'll have a founding sponsor out of that challenge tonight here at this event. So thank you all again for being here. As you heard, I'm Rob Smith, and it's kind of like an old home week. It's always fun to come back to the Catholic Business Network and visit with friends and supporters of Catholic education. You know, right now, there are 25,000 young people in a ballroom like this, in a stadium in Indianapolis, Catholic kids at the National Catholic Youth Conference. They're making a lot more noise than you guys are. And I don't know if you've ever heard of a guy by the name of Steve Angrisano, but Steve has a saying that I love, that young people aren't the future of the church. Young people are the enthusiasm of the church. But we got to get started in the elementary schools, and that's where it all begins. That's the foundation. That's why we're here right now. Do you know what their theme is in Indianapolis tonight? Called. Those kids are called to be there. And I do believe you're called to be here. Amen? Can I get an amen? Hallelujah! Thank you, Jesus. See, Father John, that's how you do it at Catholic Charities. That video was a little strange last year, but I'm looking forward to this year. Ladies and gentlemen, in your packets, in your pockets, on your tables, you were greeted with these wonderful cards that give you an opportunity to make a difference tonight. And you've already heard about some of our founding folks here. The Andreas Foundation with their $10,000 grant. John C. Grimberg Company with their $10,000 grant. It is nothing short of remarkable that not a single principal who applies for a scholarship for a student in need is denied, because of the work that happens in this room every year. These are kids whose parents die. These are kids whose parents lose their jobs or have a health crisis. Those are the kids you're keeping in school tonight. So let's think for a moment about how we might be able to make a difference. I know you were prepared tonight for that silent auction that we didn't have. Thank God. Oh, there's a few people at my table saying, thank God. And we didn't have a live auction. This is it. So I want you to take your bid cards. We have pre-marked donations. You know, I'm sorry I didn't get one printed with $25,000 on there for you, Jeff. We'll work on that for next year. I'm kidding. Listen, we got to get some tax reform done, Jeff, so that we can give more scholarships. You got to help me with that. I know. So what I'd like to do is ask some members of the CBN board. They're back here. And we're going to do something a little different. So believe it or not, we actually have a little reward for you when you raise your cards. They're going to come over. They're going to give you a little piece of chocolate for all the diabetics in the room. It's a wonderful thing. And they're going to say thank you to you. So who wants to give $5,000? $5,000. Who's got a card up for $5,000? Do I have $5,000? $5,000, and I move on to the next number. Do I have one $5,000? I got a $5,000 right over here. All right, terrific. Thank you so much. $5,000. Any other 5,000s? Come on, a couple of families, throw them in together, $2,500 each. You can put it together. All right, I'm going to move on from that category. $2,500. I just cut your bill in half. $2,500. I don't know what you spend on Catholic education this year. This year I'll spend a fair amount at Holy Cross. I'm looking forward to my daughter's celebrating her 6th grade year at Little Holy Cross. She's got her wonderful art teacher here in the front. Who'll give $2,500? $2,500. Do I have $2,500? Thank you very much. $2,500 here in the front. Keep your card up high. We'll have a member of the staff come over and swipe the card with the cube right now. $2,500. Another $2,500. Do I have $2,500 anywhere else? $2,500. Looking for $2,500. All right. Going to the next level. I'm going to go down. That's right. The prices are falling better than Walmart, folks. They're getting some special deals in taxes, Jeff. Help the car dealers. All right. $1,000. Who wants to help me out with $1,000? $1,000. I got $1,000. I got $1,000 right here for me. Come get my card. Come get my card. $1,000. $1,000. I get chocolate. Where's Wilfred Brimley? Help my diabetes. All right. $1,000. Do I have any more 1,000s? Hold them up high. 1,000. All right. Next one. $500. $500. Do I have some 500s? $500. I got some 500s. Thank you so much for your generosity. I got 500 over here, 500 over there. This side of the room's all saving it up. They're going to surprise me at the end. 500, looking for 500. Do I have any more? I got 2 there, some staffers looking for $500. $500. $500, and it gets quieter. 500 going once, 500 going twice. I got another 500 here in the middle at table 10. Thank you very much. 500. All right, 250. Raise those 250s in the air. Come on, it's a bottle of wine out at night. Come on, 250. It's like, Rob, what are you drinking? 250. 250. Help me out here. I'm sure we got some 250s. I got a whole bunch of them. I need more board members. 250, and we'll let you stay off the board. 250. 250, I'll actually let you park at the Marriott next year instead of in that stupid shuttle. That's worth a lot. 250. Who's got 250? Keep those cards up. I got them coming. 250. Right here in the front. I need some folks in the front. 250. You spend that on Uber in a week, Joe. 250. $250. Last 250 call. 250. I'm going down, folks, to the one that everybody in the room's got. $100. Who's got $100? You got 100. Who's got $100? $100 back here. $100. I got hundreds. Hundreds flying out. Make it rain. $100. $100, guys. This will make all the difference. $100. I'm looking for 100. Make sure our staff gets around to you. They're collecting your cards now. $100. Another fabulous teacher from Holy Cross helping out, Katie Schaefer, former staff member of CBN. $100. Keep going, 100, and I'll open the bar back up. $100. All right, and I'm going to keep going now for all the teachers in the room. $50. $50. No way. Yes, we'll even take 50. $50. We're all in. Donate to your own salary, teachers. $50. Hold those cards up. Anybody still to go? I got staff looking for those. $50. Yeah, you might as well do 100. Thank you all so much for your generosity. We know that there are a lot of needs out there, but we especially appreciate you guys. $100, $50, we especially appreciate your generosity tonight. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well done. Rob Smith is the man. By the way, I just wanted to make a reminder that if you did make a donation tonight, make sure that you visit the registration desk before you leave so that you can get your receipt for tax purposes. I would now like to introduce Joe Powers of the Woods Academy, chair of the Business School Partnership Committee, to help me present the Catholic Schools Business Partner of the Year. Joe Powers. Is Joe Powers here? He was. Anita said she just saw him. He's here. Oh, that's perfect. Well, while we're waiting, did everyone enjoy today's lovely weather? Because I'm going to give you a quick little forecast. What meteorologist would come here and not give you a little weather forecast? By the way, seriously though, if anyone is planning anything this weekend, it is going to be windy both tomorrow and Sunday. Tomorrow will be cloudy. We could have a few showers in the morning. Best chance going to be with that front though, late tomorrow night. So if you're going out, it's going to be windy, it's going to be raining, and then on Sunday, it's going to be cold and it's going to be blustery. Next week's looking great. By the way, wake up with me Monday morning, 4:24. You heard Anita. She wakes up with me. I'm in her bedroom every single morning, and I could be in your bedroom as well. So 4:24 on Good Morning Washington. Little shameless plug. And is that Joe Powers? Joe Powers, welcome back. We're going to have you come on up and introduce our Catholic Schools Business Partner of the Year. Yes. There's a little thing if you wish to.
Well, it was good timing. Each year, we present a Catholic School Business Partner of the Year award to a business that has contributed to the support of Catholic education. There were 9 standout businesses nominated this year, and all are deserving of the award. Their names have been cycling on the screens in front of you all night and are in our program. They are St. Peter's School in Wealth Management, St. Jude's School, Complete Solutions, Home Renovations. Please come up to accept your certificates. Excuse me. As I call your name. St. Raphael School, Donut King Cafe and Grill. Holy Cross School, Duson's Home Improvement, LLC. The Woods Academy, Martine Bernard Design. St. Bernadette School, NFM Lending. Mary of Nazareth School, Care Plus Home Health. St. Martin of Tours School, Plaza Construction. And Holy Child School, Strip Matter Metro. Out of this talented and dedicated group, we are proud to announce that Duson's Home Improvement is our 2017 Catholic Schools Business Partner of the Year for their support of Holy Cross School. Congratulations. Mr. Dusan Buscani, please come forward to receive your award.
Did you?
I did.
That was
You just got it.
perfect. No, you're done.
I'm done.
You're done. Thank you so much. Never mind. I told you wrong information. I'm a meteorologist. That's what I do sometimes. Just kidding. I always get it right. Okay. So moving on to the Catholic Schools Volunteers of the Year Award. The CBN MC Catholic Schools Volunteer of the Year Award candidates were all nominated by their parishes or schools for outstanding contributions to the support of Catholic education. This year, 12 terrific volunteers were nominated. They were St. Elizabeth School, Amy Kilberg. The Woods Academy, Brooks Kenny. When you hear your name, please come up so that you can get your award and take a picture. Holy Cross School, Laura Lowe and Jennifer Chapman. St. Peter's School, Paul and Suzanne Zaremba. St. Raphael School, Angela and Mike Musio. Mother of God School, Luz Alessio Benel. So sorry. St. Bernadette School, Jasmine Kuzner. St. Martin of Tours School, Sherry Antonetti. Connolly School of the Holy Child, Sean Glenn. Mary of Nazareth School, Paola Ortiz. St. Jude School, Kimberly Laura. Our Lady of Lourdes School, Debbie Copeland. The CBN MC Board of Directors has had the unique challenge of choosing who among these 12 nominees should be singled out for their exceptional and generous spirit. And I heard it was very hard to deliberate this, but we are proud to recognize the CBN MC Volunteer of the Year, Sean Glynn, for his tireless service to the Connolly School of the Holy Child. Could we now have Barbara Cromer please come to the stage?
At the end, just tell them they come back at the end of the gala for a group photo. Okay.
The Paul G. The Paul G. Zerkowski Founders Award was created in 2003 to honor the innovative, pioneering, and sustaining work of the founder of the Catholic Business Network of Montgomery County. This annual award is given to an individual who reflects the same zeal for the continued success of CBN MC and its mission. The Board of Directors has selected Barbara Murphy Cromer as the 2017 recipient of the Founders Award in recognition of her outstanding service to the goals and mission of CBN MC. Barbara has been a member of CBN since 2004 and began serving our board in 2009. She became treasurer in 2011 and was our president for 2015. Barbara continues as a valuable member of our Finance Committee. Her historical knowledge of CBN and keen advice are invaluable to everyone at CBN. On behalf of the members of CBN MC, I present the 2017 Paul Zerkowski Founders Award to Barbara Murphy Cromer. I'd now like to introduce Monsignor Ensler back up to the stage. So it is now time for the recipient of our Community Leader of the Year Award. Each year, the Board of Directors develops a slate of potential business people to recognize at this gala, and each year the list of worthy candidates grows longer and the decision gets more difficult. In 2015, the Catholic Business Network of Montgomery County decided to add a second honoree. The Catholic Community Leader of the Year is someone within the nonprofit community who lives the true spirit of our organization in their daily lives with a focus on charitable giving and commitment to Catholic education. This year's recipient of the award is Sandra A. McMurtry. And here to introduce our 2017 Community Leader of the Year is Monsignor Ensler.
I'm very proud to give this presentation tonight to Sandy. Sandy McMurtry is my friend. Been a friend for over 30 years. I'm a friend to her children and to Sandy. We've had many meals together, occasions together, and it's always great to be in her company. But I would suggest she's not just my friend, she's your friend. Because if you're from a school in this archdiocese, a school that is supported in education, Sandy McMurtry has probably been part of your success. In one way, because she helps every year with the Cardinals' Appeal. The Cardinals' Appeal helps to give away $6 million a year for Catholic education. And she's a donor to that appeal. She supports the Shepherd Foundation, which gives away about $500,000 a year every year. She also supports individual schools, colleges, Catholic University, Ave Maria in Florida. She supports also many other schools as well. High school, she supports Gonzaga. She supports Don Bosco and Stone Ridge. You know, in grade schools, many grade schools, she supports, I think, San Miguel, supports the Jesuit Academy, supports Mater Dei, supports in a very special way St. Bart's, Our Lady of Mercy, and many other schools as well. So those are just some of the schools. But I would suggest, again, it's not just those schools. It's many schools who are helped by Sandy and the foundation, and her father, Dwayne Andrews Foundation. And the money comes from that foundation because her father believes strongly in helping people in need, particularly in serving people who are hungry, people who need food. So besides the schools, she helps Catholic Charities. She helps the Kennedy Institute, helps with PCR, helps with the Order of Malta. I mean, these are all ways in which she's able to give back. And we celebrate today, then, a friend. A friend to myself, I'm grateful for that, but a friend to all of us here who benefit from generosity that comes in terms of the foundation, but also comes because of her membership on many boards, on many committees, on the boards of schools her children attend and grandchildren attend. So it's a great honor tonight to honor one of our friends. Now, in saying that, I would say to you this. We all have a friend in Jesus. Jesus is a friend in Sandy McMurtry. She's a friend to lots of people, and a lot of that comes because of a friendship she had with one very special person, St. Teresa of Calcutta. If you read the program, you'll see that she had many years of contact with Mother Teresa, and because of that gift, who taught her to see Jesus in the faces of those we meet. We have a friend tonight, Sandy McMurtry. Sandy, we're all proud to present this award to you, a community leader, who's a friend to us all. Congratulations, Sandy. Please come forward.
Father John, we love you. Thank you for your words, and most of all for the countless opportunities you have given me and so many to say yes. Thank you. Thank you, Anita, and the Catholic Business Network for this award. I was so happy to learn that all of your proceeds go to the Catholic schools of our archdiocese. What an amazing gift you are giving every year to so many of our children. But on top of that, the impact you must be making across the D.C. area, spreading the work ethic and values of the church in the workplace, while including people of all faiths and all races to join in as well. I had witnessed some of this through the actions and generosity of spirit of my good friend Charlie Wolf, and now I see there are so many of you bonding together to make our small section of the world a better place, and I am proud to stand here with you. Having said that, the truth is that I am just a representative here tonight of the lessons, love, and friendship given to my family by Mother Teresa and the generosity of my father. So I thank and honor them and both of my parents for teaching at a very early age the importance of giving back and respect for all people, which is exactly what our Catholic school teachers do every day in their classrooms, building on the gifts that you have given. They, as well as the children, deserve our support, understanding, and love. They work countless hours and give endlessly of their own resources, time, and love to the children of our area to give them the opportunities that they so richly deserve, changing lives by the hundreds. In closing, I would just like to express my thanks to my children who have supported me on my journey and have continued in their own ways with their own families to give of their time, energy, and love to help others. So Maria, Megan and Eddie, Billy and Lizzie, Amanda and Austin, thank you for all you do, the pride you have given me. I love you. Thank you.
I would now like to introduce Patrick Rafferty.
I am. I have my papers. I know. Let me raise this a little bit. So great. What are friends for? I have to follow Father John? Seriously? All right. How's everybody doing tonight? Everyone good? Awesome. Excellent. What I like to call the Catholic prom, right? Welcome to the Catholic prom. Here we are. My name is Patrick Rafferty, and I'm honored to say a few words about my best friend and neighbor, Jeff Ganella, this year's recipient of CBN's Catholic Business Person of the Year. As many of you know, this award is so well-deserved on many levels because of what Jeff has done and continues to do for so many in our community. You know, Jeff has always been committed to the Catholic Church, even at a very young age. I'm not so sure the feeling of commitment was mutual, as young Jeff served a few tours of duty at both Blessed Sacrament and Our Lady of Lourdes, at the recommendations, of course, of a few nuns. Not to worry, though, in high school, the Christian Brothers tamed the young Sergeant Major on Military Road down at St. John's High School. After graduating from the University of Maryland with a degree in journalism, Jeff spent a decade working at one of the largest independent government relations firms in Washington. Working his way up to senior vice president, he focused on government relations, business development, as well as community affairs. In 2002, Jeff founded a full-service, bipartisan consulting firm in Washington, D.C., which focuses on federal and state government relations, public affairs, and strategic communications. As president of Cornerstone Government Affairs, Jeff oversees the day-to-day operations of 75 professionals in 11 offices across the country. In between running one of the largest lobbying firms on the East Coast, Jeff has always made time to give of himself to the many causes here in the D.C. community and throughout the Archdiocese of Washington. He is an active parishioner of Holy Redeemer in Kensington, Maryland, go Cardinals, where he has been coaching CYO sports for 25 years. From flag football to basketball and even baseball, Coach Ganella has always been there encouraging our youth. Jeff has also served on the Holy Redeemer's Athletic Committee for 10 plus years and was a past member of the Parish Council. Outside of the parish, Jeff has been a member of a variety of boards and committees. Everybody, you're going to be sitting down for this one. I'm pretty confident that he has served on more boards and committees before the age of 50 than most people will in a lifetime. Don't let the gray hair fool you. Jeff is a member of the following boards: the Washington Jesuit Academy, where he currently serves as the board chair; the University of Maryland College Park Foundation Board of Trustees, where he is also the chair; the Board of Visitors for the Merrill College of Journalism at the University of Maryland; the Board of Trustees at the Suburban Hospital Foundation; and he is an executive committee member of the DC Touchdown Club. Now, before all this, he served as past chair and board at Mater Day School here in Bethesda, Maryland, past chair of Kids Voting USA, past president of Columbia Country Club in Chevy Chase. And in 2010, Jeff was elected a Knight of the Magisterial Grace in the Order of Malta. So, if there are any organizations out there looking for some additional board support, I think Jeff might have a little more time for you. If you want his details, I can get it for you after this evening. On a serious note, Jeff has and continues to be so amazingly dedicated and committed to everything he gets involved in. Alongside Jeff during this amazing ride is his lovely wife of 25 years, Lulu, and he has two sons. We all know the magic behind Jeff, right? And he has two amazing sons, Jeff Jr. and Andrew. With Jeff, it's never a matter of if he gets involved, it's a matter of when he gets involved. I don't know of a more generous, compassionate, smart, committed, driven person than my friend Jeff Ganella. He truly models and lives the mission and values of the CBN in both his business and personal life. Jeff, congratulations on the Business Person of the Year. This is so well deserved. I love you, brother.
Wow. Love you too. I didn't really know where he was going there. I thought for a second we were at a roast, and then he turned it around, and I'm not really prepared for the way he closed that. But Patrick, thank you very much for that very kind, warm, and personal introduction. It means the world to me. And thank you to so many friends who are here tonight to share in this celebration. And it is a celebration. It's a celebration of all of us. But let me start by saying congratulations to Mrs. McMurtry for her very well-deserved recognition tonight. She is a very special person with an incredibly big heart who has continued to make a positive impact on our community, so much so that everybody here only hopes that they can do half of what you do, and she's really a tough act to follow. Thanks also to everyone who supports the Catholic Business Network. The CBN is a group of people who strive to apply the principles of the Roman Catholic faith in their daily lives in the marketplace. They seek to strengthen our Catholic faith and interparish relationships by sharing professional experiences, fostering social responsibility, and promoting community service. But most importantly, as we've heard tonight, the CBN understands the importance and promotes the benefits of Catholic education. Is there any more important thing to our young people than a quality Catholic education? I certainly don't think so. And so I applaud everyone here tonight who supports the CBN because obviously you feel the same. Speaking of the CBN, a heartfelt and sincere thanks to the organization and its leadership for this very humbling honor and recognition. Anita, Pete, Lance, and all of the volunteers that work tirelessly and donate their time and talent, thank you. Finally, a special thank you to Julie for everything that she does to keep the CBN going. Tonight is special, and while I feel very appreciative to be receiving this award, what struck me over the past few days as I reflected on these remarks, and has been confirmed over the past few hours, beyond the reality that Lance might have actually dialed the wrong number when he called me. And by the way, if you notice, ever since he called me to tell me about this, you see that beard he's wearing? I think he's going incognito because he doesn't want anyone to think he actually did this. Is really that there are dozens of people, many of whom are here tonight, that could and should be on this stage right now. I look around and realize that these people, many of whom I am privileged to call friends, are the people who I continually try to follow and emulate, and who I have learned so much from in terms of what it means to be involved and to give back. Tennyson famously wrote, "I am part of all that I met." I believe that, and as a result, I believe that each and every one of these people have taught me lessons and impacted who I am and what I do. By their example, this group of leaders taught me that beyond family, the foundation of life is community. The foundation of community is a culture of service, an appreciation and respect for the power of friendship and relationships, a desire to give back, and the recognition of, to whom much is given, much is expected. They taught me that one person can make a difference as long as they never forget to live simply, expect little, give much, and do to others as you would have done to you. They taught me that a life worth living is filled with love, and thanks to God for all the tremendous benefits and blessings which He has given each and every one of us. Finally, they taught me the importance of laughter, to never take yourself too seriously, and that humility, in addition to brevity, is a virtue. That being said, indulge me just for a few minutes to share some quick thoughts about the power of community and hopefully to provide a reminder of why we are here and what we can continue to accomplish together. I consider myself very lucky to work with and support many organizations that are impactful in our community, especially those whose mission it is to help the underserved, at-risk, and vulnerable in our area. Organizations like the Shepherd Foundation, Don Bosco Cristo Rey, St. Anne's, Catholic Charities, the Christ Child Society, and of course the inspirational work of the Archdiocese of Washington, our individual parishes, especially the K-Towners from Holy Redeemer, and all of the amazing schools we were and our kids are fortunate enough to attend. And while all these organizations and many others like them are examples of our community, what our community can do when it comes together, I want to highlight one that is special to me and may just be the best example, the Washington Jesuit Academy. 16 years ago, many in our community, including the leadership and benefactors at Gonzaga, Georgetown Prep, and Georgetown University, came together to found and launch a middle school for boys from low-income communities under the auspices of the Society of Jesus. While the Jesuits certainly know education, this was a bold move. However, it was grounded in faith and an overwhelming desire to try and close the achievement gap and break the cycle of poverty, no matter how difficult or uncertain. Like so many organizations, it started with leadership. First, there was Bill Whitaker, who, in addition to being a dear friend, is one of the most effective leaders I've ever had the pleasure to work with. Then came the founding board, some of the area's most respected and talented people who came together with a singular purpose and a willingness to share their time, talent, and treasure to provide opportunities for the less fortunate. Then came the faculty and administrators, and ultimately the student sponsors and benefactors. Today, the WJA is a national model for success in urban and Catholic education, and for its impact not just academically, but as a resource for life. The Academy provided hope and opportunity where there was none, and in doing so, literally transformed the lives of hundreds of boys, families, and communities throughout our area. So why do I tell you this story, especially when everybody's getting ready to get out of here? because it's a great example of who we are and what we do and why I'm so proud to be part of this community. We are at our best as a Catholic community in times of need. Time and again, when we see an opportunity to help or support one of our own, when we see an injustice in our community, or when a member of our community and their family is suffering, we rally together and act. No worry about the difficulty of the task, no questions as to why, no expectations for credit, no thought of self, no concerns as to how, just an enduring sense of service and the unwavering commitment to our extended family that is fueled by our faith. While we may be dysfunctional at times, when we come together, there is nothing we can't accomplish. Life is short, and we should all embrace the chance to serve others and do so with people you like, respect, and admire. That's what drives me to get involved and why I'm so honored to be in front of you tonight. There are so many people here tonight and in our community that I like, respect, and admire for the incredible work that they do for others every single day. I only hope that my being involved contributes to those efforts and makes a small difference. Let me close where I began, with a heartfelt and sincere thank you. Patrick made reference to my lovely and very special wife of 25 years, Lulu, without whom I wouldn't be here tonight. As I've said, life is all about relationships, and there is no question that I married up. And beyond feeling very blessed that she said yes, I love, respect, and admire her for who she is, what she does, and the manner in which she does it. Here's to another 25 years of enjoying our very special community, our very special friends, and doing what we can to help. Thank you again to the CBN for this very special recognition, and to everyone here tonight for everything that you do for our community. The impact is real, and the reward is great. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
It's me. So I just get to thank you tonight. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to join with me in thanking Eileen for being our Mistress of Ceremonies tonight and helping our... We're starting the new Eileen Whalen tradition. She'll be back next year, she just promised. I really want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of our celebration tonight, for joining us and our organization in the success of Catholic education. I thank each and every one of you for your generosity. Congratulations to all of our awardees, well deserved to each and every one of them. At this time, I'd like to thank Barbara Cromer and Bill Gessner, who coordinated this event, Jay Long, who produced the PowerPoint, and Andrew Ryan, who helped with the program book. Please remember that we are a networking group, and you have the opportunity to be a part of our dynamic membership. Take our program book home, read it, fill out that membership on the back page, and be a part of us forever and ever. We hope to see you December the 5th at our Christmas Mass and reception at St. Elizabeth's. It's just one of our wonderful many networking opportunities. At this time, I would like to ask the business partners and volunteers, all of the nominees, to come to the stage for a group photograph, and the board of directors. As Thanksgiving approaches, let us thank God for each other, for our Catholic faith that holds us together, and the many blessings that we share. Good night, and thank you.